The Drywall and Framing Starter Pack plugin for PlanSwift gets you up and running faster than ever with over 600 templates, parts, and assemblies ready to drag, drop, and go. In this video, you'll see where those templates live, how to use them to create takeoff, and how to drag and drop parts if you need to make on-the-fly modifications. Once you've purchased and downloaded the plugin, the next step is to install it. First, click the Import Plugin Package button from the ribbon bar on the Plugins tab. Then, browse to where you downloaded the PlanSwift plugin package file and double-click it. The install window opens. Follow the prompts to install the plugin, and then restart PlanSwift. Once you reopen the program, click the Templates tab, and you'll see a new tab for Drywall and Framing. Inside, you'll find some example assemblies to get you going and some basic takeoff tool templates. The takeoff templates don't contain parts, but work with any parts in the starter pack, so you can drag and drop what you need to create custom assemblies. The remaining folders contain hundreds of parts for estimating acoustical ceilings, drywall, wood and metal framing, labor, and subcontractor parts. Let's see how to use the assemblies. Looking at the partition detail, we have a wall with a 6-inch wood stud and top and bottom plates, with 5/8-inch drywall on each side. Let's look at the Templates Parts Inputs panel and select Drywall and Framing from the drop-down menu. Now expand the Example Assemblies folder. There is a linear takeoff tool for a 2x6 wood framing assembly inside. This assembly contains all the wood needed and some plywood sheathing you don't need. It also includes no drywall. Maybe that isn't the right choice. There's also a 6-inch wall assembly, which has all the necessary types of items, but has metal framing parts instead of wood parts. That's okay. It's easy to swap out the materials you don't need for the ones you do. So let's use this one. Click the green circle to create the takeoff tool and open the properties for the wall. In the Properties window, you can adjust the wall height, number of sides, color, and description, so it's easy to match precisely what the plan calls for. While here, you can click the Input button to view extra details for all the parts. At this point, you can enter your costs, waste, and markup percentages, or you can wait and do that on the Estimating tab a little later. However, I know I'll swap out the metal framing parts for wood framing, so I'll hold off for now. Click OK to start drawing takeoff. Once finished, select the takeoff to view the total material and labor needed for the wall. For example, you can quickly see how many sheets of drywall you need, how many feet of track and stud are required, the total rolls of joint tape, and boxes of fasteners, and more. Okay, now let's swap out those materials. You need some wood framing. So let's start by expanding the 2x6 wood framing assembly. I'll hold the Control key on my keyboard and select the parts I want to add, and then drag and drop them right on top of the takeoff. The Properties window appears again, where you can make any changes required for the wall. It'll reappear for each item you dropped. Now, I need one more part, framing nails. Let's expand on the Wood Framing Parts folder, and then again on Framing Parts. Inside, there's a part called Nails per each unit that you can drag and drop onto the takeoff as well. In the description field on the Properties window, you'll notice that this item is for use with studs priced by the piece or the each. The materials list shows that our studs are indeed priced per piece, so that will work with this part. The Drywall and Framing Starter Pack contains a lot of helpful notes like this to help you choose the right part every time. Perfect. Your assembly now has all the wood framing items. At this point, be sure to right-click on the metal framing lines and delete them so you don't end up with extra material in your bid. There are also assemblies and parts for use when creating area takeoff, like a drywall ceiling, or count takeoffs like posts or outside corners. Just select the appropriate option from the Templates Parts Inputs panel. If you select the Estimating tab, you can see your total cost and prices if you added that information while creating your takeoff. Or you can add it now. The Drywall and Framing Starter Pack gives you all the parts and assemblies you need to get up and running doing drywall estimates in PlanSwift today.
Before you build, construct Connect.